Good morning, everybody. Hello, Bonnie. Happy Monday. Today we are here, for our new moon oracle reading. Hello, AJ. Hi, Jesse. Nice to see you. Feel free to say hello. Let us know where you guys are joining from. I don't know about you all, but all morning I've had the classic Duran Duran song, New Moon on Monday, stuck in my head because we are experiencing our Gemini new moon. It is happening at 9 degrees of Gemini, so we'll talk about that in just a moment. Hello, double Jodies, one from Boulder, Colorado, and another from Wisconsin. Beautiful. Good morning, Rick. My weekend was so eventful. It was great so far. We still have today to go. Hello, Allison. Jesse's joining us from Montana. Elizabeth. Good morning, Liz from Connecticut. A Gemini here and your birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Liz. Thanks for joining us. What a beautiful day to have the new moon happening. Arya, namaste from India. Welcome, welcome. Violet from New York. Liz is getting some birthday wishes. If this is your first time with me, my name is Jacqui Mancuso. I am a Reiki master teacher, and I'm joining you guys from Northern Illinois. Joy, Monday morning blessings to all. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, Violet, your birthday was on Saturday. Happy belated birthday. So today we have our new moon in Gemini. So new moons are a time for new beginnings, planting new seeds, setting new intentions. So today's new moon is happening at 9 degrees of Gemini. So if you know where 9 degrees of Gemini lands in your chart, whichever house system or whichever house placement that 9 degrees of Gemini falls within your chart, that is just a good way to amplify the energy. So if this new moon is falling in your 7th house, this might be a good time to set a new intention regarding partnerships or relationships. If it's falling in your 10th house, this might be a good day to set new intentions regarding your career, regarding your outward appearance to the world. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the birth chart, that's okay, because new moons are good for new intentions in any area of your life. If you do have a basic understanding of your birth chart, it just gives you like a little extra leg up to make your new intentions a little bit more personal. Sean, good morning from New Jersey. Thursday was your birthday. Look at that. Happy belated. I'm attracting a lot of Geminis today. Marilyn, good morning from New Jersey. Happy new moon. So your moon is in Gemini. Interesting. So depending on which degree of Gemini, we might be having a conjunction today with your new moon. I like to say that planets are considered conjunct when they are within 10 degrees of each other. So interesting. Sister Sunshine, I love the name. Where do we find our birth chart? So there are hundreds of websites probably that will give you a free natal chart, but my favorite is oh, you know what? Chats don't let me do websites. Astro.com. Astro.com is where I pull my birth charts from, but there are plenty around the internet. You can literally just search for free birth chart. You'll need the time of the day that you were born, the city that you were born, and the time of day is the most important part if you want to have an exact birth chart. If you don't know what time of day that you were born, you can still access where the planets were in the sky, but if you don't have the time that you were born, you're not able to get the house system layout. The house system is essentially the rooms in your chart where the planets live, and it emphasizes different areas of your life. So if you don't know what time you were born, double, triple check your birth certificate, see if it's on there. Perhaps call your mom if she's still around. That's definitely the best way to utilize your natal chart. Jody, I can't remember whether my Gemini is rising or your moon, and Arya is a Gemini rising. Double check your birth chart and just see what's going on. So, new moon in Gemini, new beginnings, planting new seeds. Gemini is all about the mental plane. So, thinking, your thoughts, your ideas, the way that you communicate with others, learning, all these types of things. So, a good thing to do on a Gemini new moon is to invite new ways of thinking into your life. So, know it or not, we repeat about 60% of our thoughts from a day to day basis. So, if you are in a pattern of positive thinking, great job. But most of us have these automatic negative thoughts, ANTs, that come over and over and over. So, on this new Gemini moon is a great time to invite new ways of thinking into your life. Let the universe know that you would like to throw out those negative thoughts that are just constant, that we don't even know we're having, and invite new positive ways of thinking into our lives. A Gemini new moon is also a good time to spend time learning. So, this could be learning about yourself, taking time to go within and just going with that curious mind inside. Perhaps doing some journaling. That is a good activity to do on a Gemini new moon. That is a good way of diving into ourselves. Sometimes when you can just free write, you don't necessarily think about what's going to come out, but you either writing or typing, but just let it flow out of you. You'll learn a lot about yourself. Or if there is a new topic in your life that you have been tiptoeing around, that you've been it's been popping in your life from different directions every so often, this might be a good time to dive in and go full force at that topic. Learning an astrology course. Bonnie, they did get back to me and they said that they are overwhelmed with new courses. So, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, I have created a very basic Astrology 101 course and I posted it to Insight Timer. It is still being combed through and processed on the back end, so it should be coming very soon. That would be lovely if this Gemini new moon helps us with extra astrology learning. So let's get to the cards today. It's been a while since we've pulled from Moon Magic, and it is Moon Day. Monday is the day of the week that is ruled by the moon, and we are having this new moon on Monday, so what a better deck to pull from than Moon Magic. So, if you have not been to one of my readings before, the way that I run them is I ask you to send your energy into my deck, asking your guides to help me select cards that will speak to your highest and greatest good. So, tuning into an area of your life where you may be searching for answers, searching for guidance, and trusting that your guides will allow the cards to fall out of the deck that best suit you. And this was a quick one today. They came right out. So I will show you the backs of the 3 cards, and so they're all going to look the same, right? But I invite you to tune into your own intuition and tune into your physical body. So notice if you might see something around a card, if you might hear something when I show you a card, maybe you'll smell something, maybe you get a shiver, some butterflies in your stomach, anything. Just tune into your physical body. And then let us know in the chat which card resonates with you. And here we go. Here is the back of card number 1. Here is the back of card number 2. And here is the back of card number 3. So let us know in the chat which, if any, resonate with you. And I will show you the cards once more, just in case you need another look. Here's the back of card number 1. Here's the back of card number 2. And here's the back of card number 3. All right, let's Let's go back in the chat and see what you guys are working with today. Allison and Jesse are feeling 3. Jody, Violet are both feeling 2. Sarah 3. Elizabeth, Bonnie, Themis 1. Arya's feeling 3. Paula's feeling 1. Joy 1, or maybe all. We'll see. Lydia's feeling 2. Lydia, that's the name of this plant right here. She told me her name was Lydia. That's awesome. Jennifer, 2 and 3. You felt them before I even showed them. I love it. Hello, Nichelle. Oh, we're jumping. Card 3. Sister Sunshine's feeling 1. Ziying 3. So 1. Cherish 3 for sure. Linda, good morning from upstate New York. You're working with card 2 today. Kayla's feeling all 3. Bianca's feeling 3, Sarah 3, Jody 1 and 3, Samantha 2 or 3. All right, well, let's see what your guides are calling you to work with today. So if card number words, your guides are calling you to work with the energy of the moon in Gemini. So this is the perfect time for you. This card says stress may be an issue during this time. Let me take a minute and see what comes through about that stress. Don't get too in your head. So this new moon, sure, while it's on the mental plane, that's a good point. So working with your thoughts versus working with your intuition. Your thoughts usually lead you to questions, which leads you to more questions, which leads you to a little bit of anxiety, maybe some stress going on, right? So while we're on this mental plane of the new moon in Gemini, just keep in mind not to let your thoughts get ahead of you, not to start questioning so many things in the future. Allow yourself to stay grounded and use curiosity. So try to stay away from your fear-based thoughts with whatever situation you were asking about when I was drawing the cards, and allow your intuition to come through a little bit more. I'm feeling like you should be journaling. If card 1 resonated with you, I feel like you are being called to journal about whatever situation it is that you are being faced with. Because if you keep thinking about this all just in your own mind, when we keep things in our own mind, it's very easy for thoughts to circle and circle and circle and not really go anywhere. So either journaling or talking it through with someone who is extremely open-minded, who will not necessarily try to change your mind, but someone who will help draw those answers out of you. Right now, whatever situation you're in, you have enough questions already. It's the answers that you have within you, but you're not just aware of yet. Sista journaled the heck out of yesterday. Love it, Jody. This resonates with you. Good, good, good. Beautiful. For those of you who resonated with card number 2, your guides are calling you to work with the energy of the moon in Virgo. This card says issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. So Virgo is the sign that has to do with our health and our daily routines. So the way that we take care of ourselves, right? As soon as I saw this card come up, it did pop in my mind that Gemini and Virgo are both mutable signs. So there are 3 modes. There are cardinal signs that start the party. There are fixed signs that keep things going at a steady pace. And then we have signs like Virgo and Gemini. They're called mutable. Mutable signs are the one changes to get us to the next thing. So with this moon in Virgo energy working with you all who resonated with card number 2, this might have to do with your health, but not necessarily. This could resonate with your mental health. That's what I got really strongly. This is focusing on your mental health. So in what ways are you ready to make little changes in order for you to have a healthier mental state, right? And this doesn't need to be completely changing your entire routine today. Focusing on those little tiny things. Maybe instead of waking up and saying, oh man, I have to do this, I have to run these errands, I have to get this work done, maybe just changing your focus, starting your morning with a little bit of gratitude. I'm so grateful that I have this job so I can pay my bills, right? I'm so happy that I have the amount of money to pay my bills, because there are people who can't even afford to keep their lights on. So just changing little things in your daily routine to make progress with your mental health. Linda, spot on for me, working on losing weight. Awesome, great for you, Linda. Jody, perfect, exactly what I am starting. That's beautiful. These little things, when you do them every day, repetition is key. Practice makes permanent. That's what the saying is. Practice makes permanent. Gemini 853, is that what I'm looking for? Is that your sun, Sister Sunshine? Is that where your sun is? Because that is less than half a minute away from what's going on right now. The new moon is at 9 degrees. So whatever house that falls in, that's where I would focus your sun is there. Do you know what house that is? This is great. I mean, when any astrological event happens exactly conjunct one of your planets within 1 degree, I mean, that energy is just completely amplified. You don't know. That's okay. That's okay. So your sun, Sister Sunshine, is your vitality. It's your soul. It's kind of like the journey that you are meant to come to at the completion of your life. So this new moon might uncover a new, like a completely new version of yourself if you allow it. Astrology cannot dictate our lives. I mean, it can a little bit. But all of these like positive changes, they need to be initiated by you. The universe doesn't do anything to you. It lays things out for you, and it's up to us to learn how to use it most effectively. Samantha, awesome for me. Anxiety had been super present while trying to work on habits related to cleaning. I am an adult child of a hoarder. Those roots run deep. Yes. Wonderful for you. Was card number 2 the one that resonated with you? Because if so, Virgo is, whenever the moon is in Virgo, that usually gives people the oomph to tidy up their house. That's kind of just another Virgo theme, is the cleanliness, the organization. Very interesting. Kat, my sun and moon are Gemini in the 3rd house. The 3rd house is the house of Gemini. That's very communicative. So I would say that your vitality, your soul's purpose, and also your emotions are always kind of running around in circles. I wonder if you are privy to learning new information, if you take in new information like a sponge. I was feeling full yesterday. That's good. Samantha 2 and 3 for me. Gemini is in my 6th house. The 6th house is the house of Virgo. How interesting. All right, if card number 3 resonated with you today, your guides are calling you to work with the moon totem, and this is the wolf. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. I'm going to reference the book for this one. The wolf is not my super specialty. The wolf has been linked with the psychic aspects of lunar lore and with baying at the full moon. Legends involve people turning into werewolves at a full moon may be based upon a certain amount of fact. The symptoms of a rare medical condition where a patient has fantasies of being a wolf seem to be triggered by the full moon, and this could be the basis of werewolf legends. The wolf is strongly linked with the psychic aspects of the moon. So this wolf totem is giving me more of a full moon feel. So why would we be getting a full moon feel on a new moon? Look to the things that you have already cultivated in your life, things that you have celebrated in the recent past. I'm getting a feel for our last full moon. So just about 2 weeks ago. What were you celebrating 2 weeks ago? I feel like you are being called to continue down on that path. So whatever joys have just come into your life, there's still more to come. So keep exploring that avenue. And the wolf itself, beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. With all this Gemini energy, the mental plane, be aware of beating yourself up. Be aware of thinking that you should be doing better, you should be doing more, you could be doing better. Get out of those, don't should yourself, right? Get out of that way of thinking. Let me know if that resonates with you guys. Cherish definitely resonates. Beautiful. Jody, I was pulled to 3, 2. I feel like there's more about this wolf card and it's just not coming through just yet. The wolf definitely works in packs. And if it's a new moon, perhaps you are in the position of the lone wolf where you have been stumbling around, trying to fall into certain groups or situations, right? It can be any situation in your life. Perhaps you've been trying to find new routines. Perhaps you've been trying to find new jobs, new friend groups, new community groups. And maybe this is the time where you will enter into a new group that will stick. Oh, beautiful. This is resonating with you guys. Awesome. Allison, definitely one that needs to be thought about a bit more in depth. I feel that. Thanks, Allison. Jody, my brother, just told me to stop shoulding myself. Yes, I don't believe that word means anything. It doesn't mean anything. Who says you should or could or... Yes, I'm starting over in many ways. Definitely the group part resonates. Beautiful, beautiful. I will be posting an update of this reading in our spiritual community. It's the group that I have here on Insight Timer. I apologize if you guys were at the reading on Friday. I still haven't posted that yet. It's been a crazy weekend, but please feel free to join our spiritual community. You can find a link to it in my Insight Timer bio, and I will post an update of the whole reading today. And readings on other days as well. And I also encourage you guys to share your own spiritual experiences with each other. This is bothering me. I feel like there's more about that wolf, but we'll see. I'm going to pull a culminating card for everybody. Today we're going to pull from the Zen of Animals. I was feeling drawn to this, just asking which animal spirit we can work with in creating whatever this new thing is for this new moon. So which animal energy will best serve us as we set these new intentions, as we plant these new seeds. So feel free to send your energy once again. And the card already came out, so it's a strong read today. So today our guides are screaming at us for this new moon to work with the energy of the horse. So the keywords for this card are mobile, sensual, powerful, proud, performing, and access to freedom. These animals offer a chance to break free and gallop at great speed for a great distance. Young women, in particular, adore horses, and all they offer a frustrated what? Young women in particular adore horses, and all they offer a frustrated teenager. Oh. They represent freedom, needing to be needed, and sensual stimulation. The message for this card: outdoor activities, travel, and new challenges are all facilitated by a horse. Be a wild thing and go into the world prancing. And these cards all come with a quote: clinging, craving, and the like. I don't have them on my mind. That's why nowadays I can say the whole world is truly mine. Okay, so get out there. Whatever is holding you back, it doesn't mean anything. It's all in your mind, right? Invite new ways of thinking. Think that you are free. Know that you are free. Free. Mercury is not going to be retrograde anymore at the end of the week. Explore the new thing. Explore your inner self if that's calling to you. Explore a new topic if that's what's calling to you. But know that the reins can come off. If you feel like you are being held back by something, look to why it is holding you back. Is it for your, or is it time for you to bust out of those reins and run free on your own? And know that when you do run free, others will admire your courage. Others will admire your strength. And you might be a role model for someone that you don't even know that you are role modeling for. Your courage and strength and ambition to go out and do what you want to do will serve as an example for someone who might not even know that they need that example at that time. Monica, hi Monica. I just thought of a wolf in sheep's clothing. Interesting. Allison, I like this. Beautiful. If you enjoyed today's session, you might choose to offer a donation if you are able. If you haven't yet followed my Insight Timer profile, feel free to click on my face on the bottom right-hand corner and give me a follow so you can stay updated when I post new classes. And for readings or for healing, you can find my personal website on my Insight Timer bio, and I would definitely love to work with you one-on-one. We will transition now into a Reiki energy transmission. Jody, thank you kindly for your donation. I will talk you through a grounding meditation to bring you into your body, and then I will silently transmit some Reiki energy for you all. And today, I don't normally say this, but today I feel like these messages are just going to sink in. Don't think about them, right? Even though it's new moon in Gemini, we want to be on that mental plane. Like, just allow the messages to come in. Allow your intuition today to just bring things into your knowing. And know that there are multiple ways to be psychic, like all your clairs. You have clairvoyance. Some people, when they close their eyes, they get movies. I don't get that, right? So just because you're not seeing stuff when you close your eyes doesn't mean that you're not psychic. Some people have clairaudience. They literally hear people talking to them, and society has told some of us that that means you're schizophrenic. Some people have clairsentience, where you physically feel things in your body that gives you messages. Some of us have claircognizance, where you just know. It's just a knowing. And I don't know what the smell one is called, but some people have the clair smell, where you smell things and it gives you messages. Now, I caught myself saying some people. We all have all of these abilities. They are all completely possible within us. It is up to us to uncover how they come through in our lives. We've been through so much in this society. We've been like ridiculed into thinking that it's not normal to have psychic abilities and whatnot. And it's kind of been conditioned into us through media, movies, all this kind of stuff. They make it seem like that's separate from humans, but humans are much more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. So just trust that you have these abilities within you. Look for whichever one is strongest. Work with your strongest one, and then the other ones will start to come through. Jesse, Kat, and Linda, thank you so much for your donations. Monica, loving the wilderness of running free with a horse and love to celebrate the exploration. Reins can come off. Time to step out and share my gifts. Heading to Orlando to share. That is beautiful, Monica. So glad that everything has been resonating with you. All right, everybody, let's settle down. Rein ourselves in for a moment. Coming into a comfortable position, either seated or lying down. Sunshine, mine were conditioned out, just getting them back now with lots of work. Great job. Taking a few deep breaths, sending them all the way down to the bottom of your belly. And sighing on the exhale, letting everything out. Taking a few more clarifying breaths, breathing the deepest breaths that you've breathed so far today. And letting it out with a sigh. Constricting the back of your throat, creating the sounds of the ocean waves. Deep inhale, breathing the beautiful energy all the way through your cells. And exhaling out everything that no longer serves you. Feeling your sit bones, all the contact points you have with the surface beneath you. Feel the weight of your body being supported by Mother Earth. Bringing all of your awareness now directly above the crown of your head in an egg-shaped, white, glowing orb of light from your physical body. Viewing life from your eagle's perch. And acting as the curious observer as the egg of awareness cracks on the crown of your head, slowly flowing down all four sides. Feel your awareness flowing down the back of your head, the sides of your face, over the temples, and the front of your face, flowing over the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyelids and eyelashes. Flowing down your cheeks, your ears, further down the back of your head. Feeling your awareness drip off the tip of your nose, your lips, your chin, down your jaw. Flowing down all four sides of your neck. And coming out into your shoulders, flowing down the upper arms, passing over the elbows, down to the forearms, and coming out into the wrists, hands, and each finger. Bringing your awareness to your chest. Slowly flowing down the front side of your body, tuning into the beating of your heart. Noticing how the breath causes your chest to expand and contract. And flowing further down the front side of your body and coming down to the belly. Feeling into the organs resting behind the head. And feeling the belly rise and fall with the breath. Moving further down, settling your attention in the pelvic floor. And bringing your awareness now to your upper back. Slowly flowing down the back side of your body. And passing over the shoulder blades. Weaving in and out the backs of the ribs. And coming down to the lower back. And coming out into the glutes. Flowing down the upper legs. Passing over the knees. And coming down to the lower legs. Passing over the ankles to the tops of your feet, your toes, and the soles of your feet. Breathing deeply as you feel into your entire body. Bringing your attention to every cell in your body at once. And now using the breath to open the central channel of energy by breathing the air in through the nose and watching it as it travels down your spine all the way to the root chakra in your pelvic floor. And as you exhale, watch the breath travel up your spine to the crown of your head. Inhaling down to the root and exhaling up to the crown. Continue for a few rounds in silence. Releasing the breath back to your natural rhythm as you begin to imagine roots growing down from your root chakra. Watching these roots as they travel down into Mother Earth, pushing through the soil, digging deeper, digging wider, firmly grounding yourself into Mother Earth. And welcoming in your guides and angels for any assistance they may have to offer now. allowing permission for the Reiki energy to be received by intending to completely surrender to this Reiki energy as it nourishes your highest good. Bringing your focus now back inside of your body, allowing your thoughts to flutter away as you receive this precious gift of time for yourself. Allow yourself to be fully present within your body, noticing anything that may rise to the surface as I keep track of the time.